You know what is the hardest part after a breakup? It's admitting to yourself your full responsibility for what happened and stopping blaming the other person. It becomes even more painful the moment you start seeing honestly how many times you betrayed yourself in that relationship. Here's what I've realized. When we fall in love, we often put on rose-colored glasses on purpose. We move through the relationship inside this illusion, avoiding the truth. But the signs are there from the very beginning. When you meet someone, you can see who they are through their behavior, not through what they say. Because very often words don't match actions. And that inner voice that we choose to ignore, usually it signals everything right away. But because of our wounds, our past, our fear of being alone, because of what society imposes on us about needing to be chosen, married, not left alone, and because of how deeply we want someone to feel our inner emptiness, we choose to close our eyes and accept everything. We agree to things we don't actually agree with. We give ourselves away. We settle for less just to not be alone. And there are many layers to that. But underneath all of it is a person who doesn't fully love or accept themselves. And this applies to everyone, men and women, because we all fear loneliness. And we all want love. Unfortunately, often confusing love with consumption. And instead of asking ourselves, why am I staying where it hurts? We stay and we wait for the other person to change. Or we are afraid to leave because we're afraid to lose what we've built. Or we tolerate and keep ignoring things. The truth is, relationships often don't end on the day of the breakup. They end much earlier, in those small moments when you stop being honest with yourself. And if after a breakup you just move on quickly, you can easily find yourself in the same story again. Same pattern, different person. And it will repeat until you actually learn the lesson, until you see yourself inside relationships. And you know what? Instead of blaming your partner and staying in the victim role, which is the most comfortable one, because in that position everything is wrong except you. So instead of choosing the role of the victim, you can actually thank them. Thank them for the experience, for the illusion that broke, for the role they played in your life perfectly. Your ex-partners, friends, they teach you boundaries. They teach you to choose yourself, to step out of repeating patterns, to define your values, to take responsibility for your life. People come into our lives to play their role, just like we play our role in their lives. And the only way you lose in this game is when you agree to play by someone else's scenario.